Hi, this is Miss Fitzmaurice, and this is an overview of free response number 1. So in this problem, we have two circuits, and each group of students is making a list of independent voltages and currents for these two circuits, and we want to know which list will have more unique values. Okay, so first of all, we can use Kirchhoff's loop rule. Okay, group 2 is really easy. Okay, in group 2, all of the bulbs are in parallel. Okay, so using sigma v loop equals 0, all bulbs have the same voltage. Okay, since all the bulbs are identical, we can use I equals V over R. So for group 2, if all the V's are the same, all of the I's are the same. Okay, so we're basically concluding that for group 2, the V's and the I's are the same for each. Okay, for group 1, okay, if we label our bulbs A, B, and C, we know VB is equal to VC using the loop rule. Since VB is equal to VC and I equals V over R, IB must equal IC. Okay, so here we have the V's and the I's the same. However, for bulb A, IA is equal to IB plus IC, so IA can't be equal to IB, and IA can't be equal to IC. Since VA equals IA times R, and all the R's are the same, that means that VA is not equal to VB. Okay, and VA is not equal to VC. So A in this case has a different V and a different I. Okay, based on this, we have a list of only two values here, 1, 2. Okay, in group 1 we have 1, 2, 3, 4 different values, and so we know group 1 has the longer list. Alright, in terms of dividing this up into points, there's 1 point for our answer. Group 1 has the longer list. There's 1 point when you're analyzing group 2 in pointing out that because of the loop rule, all of the bulbs have the same voltage. You can't just say because they're in parallel. Okay, that's not sufficient. You have to use the loop rule. Okay, and then there's 1 point for saying since I equals V over R, if all of the V's are the same, all of the I's are the same. Okay, for group 1, there's a point for using the loop rule to note that VB is equal to VC. Okay. And 1 point for showing that IB has to be equal to IC. Okay. There's 1 point for using the junction rule. You don't have to say the junction rule, but IA has to be equal to IB plus IC. And then finally, there's 1 point for using VA equals IARA, so it can't be equal to VB or VC.